How's it going, everybody? We have a great brand new car for you as always. This is one of our brand new 2019 E63 models. This is the S version. So this bad boy is going to be the king of the office and the king of the road. Not as big as our previous model, which was the S class we were going over last time. So this vehicle does have a lot of horsepower, 613 to be exact, and 620 plus foot-pounds of torque. This model is pictured in our beautiful Diseño Diamond White, which is a lot harder to find on an E63 than most of the traditional vehicles in the AMG lineup. This model does come equipped with our beautiful night package, which is going to go ahead and black out some of the front accents here. It does have some of the very nice features such as the LED front lighting here in the front, standard. Parking assistance system, standard as well. As you will notice, this vehicle does have a very large front pouting lip design, such as Mercedes-Benz AMG would say. Full driver's assistance package, which is going to give you all of the autonomous driving for lane keeping assist, steering assist. In addition to that, you will have adaptive cruise controls for car length set in front of you and quite a bit more options. This vehicle, as I mentioned, does have over 600 horsepower. This model actually is a V8 bi-turbo with our 4MATIC Plus, which is going to give you an all-wheel drive performance and safety aspect to it. Blacked out mirrors, as I was mentioning. Blacked out lamellas here on the windows. This one has our panoramic roof as well. Keyless go system to touch and lock, grab to unlock. You will notice, of course, that it does have the black trim across the bottom there. One of the very unique things about our E63 is this vehicle does have the night package. However, on this particular model, being that it's the diamond white and the wheel selection that it has on here, you will notice that it has the alloy titanium style finish versus a blacked out wheel. You can still get it black for anybody that's viewing, wanting to make sure that they can still go ahead and do that with a total black wheel. This model is going to have all of its rear design tapered and flared out here along the side here to match along the front there, and it gives you a very aggressive look from front all the way to the back. As we take a look here under the hood, there's definitely nothing disappointing about this E63. This model, of course, is handcrafted by one person. This particular vehicle will have its stamp here right on top of the hood. This one, Nedelco Prol, is the person that handcrafted this motor, put it right together in a falter box for our new customer. This vehicle, as I was mentioning, is the V8 bi-turbo with the 4MATIC Plus, so you will have all-wheel drive with tons of horsepower with that 613 horsepower for you and over 620 foot-pounds of torque. This car has a 0 to 60 time under 4 seconds and definitely will pack a punch. Also, one of the very nice things about this vehicle is with the 9-speed transmission that it has, even if you're doing your daily drive and commute, this vehicle will accelerate very smoothly, ride very good with its long wheelbase, and still at any point in time, definitely push down the gas pedal, have a great feel for you. All right, as we come around here to the back, you will notice that this vehicle has a very aggressive rear end styling, just as the front did. Has a very wide look here in the back to keep that front end and the back end very well proportioned. You will have a rear spoiler that is going to be exclusive just to our AMGs, so no matter what AMG you take a look at, the rear spoiler will protrude a lot higher up than any of the other models that we offer. This vehicle does have the rear HD backup camera that will come out of the back here underneath the license plate area. Of course, all of your AMG badging. And of course, this model is the E63S version, which is going to give you that added horsepower we were speaking about. One of the very nice things that I like about the back end of this vehicle is that it does have the true AMG dual exhaust look and design to it. So you will notice you'll have the dual exhaust sizing here on each side. And then of course, you have your rear spoiler area here that's very nice and tucked up for a very nice aggressive look to match the front end of the vehicle. This model does have 3 layers of LED lighting here in the back, as well as a light reflector here, and of course those rear parking sensors as well. As we open up the trunk back here, you will see that there is no shortage of space. This vehicle has a ton of room for not only practicality and also the seats flip down, whether it's golf clubs, luggage, storage, groceries, whatever you may have, this vehicle will definitely fit it all. This model, of course, comes with your trunk opening and closing button, your locking button for walking away from the vehicle, and of course each latch on each side here to be able to go ahead and push down those front seats, very nice and easy for you. One of the nice things is when you do clip these, if the front seats are actually farther forward or farther backward, it will position those electronically to allow these back seats to go ahead and flip down for you. All right, right here as we step inside the vehicle, you will notice this is going to be one of the most unique vehicles I've ever reviewed or had the pleasure to get into, not only just because of the rarity of the vehicle, but because of the entire setup of this model. Just starting off with some of the design features, this vehicle does have our Dynamica premium suede wrapped around the entire interior roof area. You even have it on the sides of the steering wheel, which is going to give you a little bit better performance grip. Hands might get a little sweaty with all the horsepower, or just for an added grab-on feel with texture, it's going to be wrapped on the sides. This model has a very beautiful interior with the carbon fiber trim throughout on all the panels, in addition to the center console. This model does also have a very beautiful light crystal gray interior, which is our premium Napa leather. does have our AMG insignias on each of the seats on each side. And then one of the most noticeable things is you'll notice the full ambient lighting, which is going to be standard on the new E-Class. This model does have the Burmeister sound system, so if I were to take this vehicle off of mute or have any sound, you'll notice that the actual speakers will twist and come out on each side, similar to our S63 we reviewed previously. This model also does have the Burmeister speakers on each side of the door panel. You will have speakers across the front of the dash, the back, and each rear door panel as well. Paddle shifters are going to be a little bit more aggressive inside the E63, so that way you have a little bit better performance feel and grab. This particular model is going to come with some very nice features such as the performance exhaust. This vehicle does also have the sport flat bottom steering wheel by standard. You will have up on the left side of the driver's view over here, lane keeping assist. You will also have steering assist. You will also have a rear window shade, and you will also have the button to raise up the vehicle's suspension for air ride. This model also does have dual zone air conditioning. And of course, as most of our dual display setups have, you have all of your options for navigation, the radio, media, car functions, and settings very clearly displayed right here across the screen. Moving on over to the other portion here, which is the dual display, you'll always be able to reconfigure this as we've done before by changing the display. You can use your fingers to move around across the panel here, choose a different design, and maybe go for a classic look, progressive look, or even a sport look, any of the above. This vehicle does have a launch mode available on it, which you can go ahead and set up more of in a sport mode here. You can display different RPM designs. You can go ahead and display the G-forces inside the vehicle across this screen. So whether you want to have a performance look, anything of our classic design, or anything that's extremely technology based, you can reconfigure this any which way you provide. This model will have a very nice Burmeister sound system accent here in the ceiling, and then of course you will have our panoramic roof as well. This model does come very well equipped standard, but some of the options you're looking at are very boutique, specific to this exact vehicle. One thing that I did fail to mention in some of our other videos is that a couple questions we have had is that can you turn off some of the parking sensors and some of the different systems on there? To go ahead and answer that, you will be able to go ahead and not have to use by default driver's assistance package. It's something you turn on, and also you will have a button here or in the center of the dash, depending on which model we're looking at, that can actually turn off the parking sensors should you not want to use them. All right, YouTube, thank you very much for watching today. We greatly appreciate it as always. This was our brand new 2019 E63S, pictured in diamond white with our crystal gray interior. Don't forget to go ahead and hit like and subscribe. And also you can go ahead and hit the bell notification just right here below. That way you can subscribe to everything that we have and also get constant notifications showing you all the great stuff we have to offer. Look forward to speaking with you soon. Andrew Wagner here at Walters Mercedes-Benz.